AZULA versus Katara, who wins? I'm going to play it conservative and say this person is somewhat right, okay? Even though I don't fully agree, let's just pretend they are. The first time they met, she's saying that she's never fought a waterbender. The first time they fight is in the chase. And in the chase, AZULA goes like this to electrocute Aang, and Katara comes in and grabs her and pulls her away. Granted, AZULA's fighting a bunch of them, but that's the first time that she fights a waterbender that we see. I guarantee they trained her in fighting waterbenders in the Fire Nation capital, where she learned to firebend with the best firebending masters of all time. So I don't personally think that argument stands, but let's say that's the first time they fight, okay? It's in the chase. She knows how to fight a waterbender. And then in the comment, yes, she does lose her mind. She goes crazy. She's amped up. I actually agree that I think if she was in her right mind, Katara would have lost because she's all amped up, right? And there's no full moon or anything like that. AZULA probably would have won. So the only thing we have to go off of is Crossroads of Destiny, which is where AZULA and Katara fight one-on-one, and it's the only time we actually see it. Katara's winning. Allow me to show you. So we see here that she hits AZULA. AZULA grunts. Katara gets all of her water. She shoots. She gets caught. She shoots. She gets caught. She gets lifted. Saved. Saved her. And then AZULA knows she can't beat her and goes after Aang instead. So if we're looking at that, Katara is AZULA's weakness. She's AZULA's vice. So regardless of if there's someone that AZULA could beat that Katara couldn't, I think that it's crazy that people don't see that Katara is stronger than AZULA in this setting, and that Katara can take AZULA. There's a reason that in the group of all of the gang, Zuko looks at Katara and says, Katara, would you be willing to help me put my sister in her place? He could have asked for Toph. It wasn't just plot, in my opinion. It wasn't just that Katara is more of a main character than Toph. It's because Katara is so good against AZULA. She just is. A bunch of people in that comment section of the original video are like, Katara was never overlooked. Like, what are you talking about? And then half of the other comments are like, this is such cap. Katara is the weakest of all of the people we see. I'm like, y'all, if you think that I'm lying, that there's Katara hate, look through my comments. So there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments and do it nicely.